When we see a video of a baby animal, a fluffy bear, or wide-eyed creature with slow carrier movement, our immediate instinct is to say, "Oh." The deep-seated biological response draws us toward what we perceive as innocence and vulnerability. We yearn to protect, to cuddle, and to believe that something this cute must be inherently harmless. It is a survival tactic for the adorable, and for us, it often a trap. In animal kingdom, looking harmless is one of the most effective skills a predator can possess. Today, we are peeling back the layer of deception to reveal a darker truth. We are diving into a world where appearance is a weapon and innocence is a fatal attraction. We are counting down the top 10 deceptively adorable but deadly animals. They are the creatures that look like they belong in a cartoon or teddy bear pie, but their DNA tells a much more lethal story. From highly toxic venom disguised behind large, innocent eyes to brutal power hidden under a fluffy white coat. The animal proved that the deadliest force in nature is often the one that invites you to pet it. We will explore how the slow, adorable movement of the slow laureate has a potent neurotoxin defense mechanism that can put a human into a anaphylactic shock with a single painless bite. We will travel to frozen north to meet the polar bear, a massive apex predator who kills playful cubes eventually become the largest, more tenacious mammalian carnivore on the land. We will even show you how a creature you thought were extinct, or perhaps a tiny mantle grey, can drop a human instantly without teeth using advanced chemical fire. The animals aren't evil, they are perfectly adapted survival that have optimized the art of deception. They remind us that nature is a place where you must look closely, think critically, and never ever make assumptions based on visual appeal. When you finish the sleep, you may never angle but can kill without hesitation. Never look at a cute video the same way. Are you ready to meet the predator that look like angel but can kill without hesitation? Let's begin the countdown of the world's most deceptively charming little animal. Top 10. Starting our countdown at number 10 is a creature that looks like it stepped straight out of a high-end plush toy store, the platypus. With its soft, waterproof fur, adorable dark light blue, and quirky coat, the platypus is often seen as the poster child for evolutionary leftover, a clumsy, harmless poker of different animals. But beneath that eccentric and cuddly exterior, this Australian icon hides a weapon that can turn a cute encounter into a world of agonizing pain. What makes the platypus a deceptive angel is its unassuming nature. It has no teeth, no sharp claw for modeling. It spends most of its time peacefully foraging for shrimp at the bottom of riverbed. However, if you are a male platypus during the breeding season, or a human who tries to pick one up, you are in for a shocking surprise. Hidden on the back of its high angle is a sharp, hollow, calcified spur connected to a specialized venom glands. The platypus is one of the very few venomous mammals on Earth, and its venom is a biological masterpiece of pain. While it isn't usually lethal to humans, it contains a cocktail of proteins that attack the pain receptor directly. Victims describe the sensation as being shot or stabbed, followed by a level of agony so intense that it cannot be dulled by traditional painkillers like morphine. The pain can last for weeks, and in some cases it leads to a permanent increase in pain sensitivity in the affected limb. And the devilish side of a predator is tactical use of this weapon. During the mating season, males become highly territorial and aggressive. They don't just scratch with a spur, they wrap their high leg around an opponent and drive the spur in with powerful thrust. It is a calculated surgical strike designed to incapacitate anything that gets too close. The Gladiator earned its spot at number 10 because it perfectly illustrates the theme of our list. Never judge a book by its cover. You see look, a funny-looking dark mammal, nature sees a venomous gladiator. It's a reminder that even the most ridiculous-looking creatures have evolved a way to defend their territory with brutal efficiency. But as we move to number 9, we leave the river of Australia for the treetop of Southeast Asia. When meet a primates with eyes so large and soulful they could melt any heart, but a bite so toxic it can root human flesh. At number 9, we encounter a creature that has become an internet sensation for its shyness and incredibly large, soulful eye, the slow loris. Found in the tropical rainforest of Southeast Asia, this tiny primate looks like a living stuffer animal. Its slow, deliberate movement and the way it raises its arm when tickled have led millions of people to believe it is the ultimate dogsable pet. But that adornment poses its sign of enjoyment is a defensive state of biological weapon. The slow loris is the only venomous primate in the world, and its devil's secret is hidden in its armpit. When a loris feels threatened, it raises its arm to reach a specialized gland called the branchial gland. It licks this gland, mixing the secretion with its saliva to create a poison due component venom. It then grooms this toxic mixture into its fur to store in its mouth, ready to deliver a bite that can have catastrophic consequences. What makes a slow loris a silent demon? In the nature of its venom, it contains a protein almost identical to the allergen found in cats, but in a highly concentrated and weaponized form. For a human, a bite from a slow loris doesn't just hurt, it can trigger anaphylactic shock, a life-threatening allergic reaction to that cause the airway to close and the heart to fail. In the wild, the venom is even more gruesome. It acts as a narcotic engine, meaning it literally causes the flesh around the bite wood to rot and die, leading to agonizing infection for any predator lucky enough to survive the initial encounter. The strategy of the slow loris is that its cuteness is exactly what makes it so dangerous to itself and others. The viral video for them being tickled actually show a terrified animal trying to access its venom gland to defend itself. Because they are so deceptively sweet looking, they are victims of a brutal illegal pet trade where poachers often pull off their teeth with pliers to make them safe for buyers, a process that often leads to the animal death from injection. The slow loris earned its spot at number 9 because it is the perfect example of how human perception can be deadly. When we see a shy, wide-eyed angle, nature creates a venomous flat-rooting specialist. It's a reminder that in the wild, slow and steady doesn't just win the race, it delivers a little dough. As we move to number 8, we leave the tree for the freezing water of the Southern Ocean, where we meet a smiling seal that looks like a friendly puppy but is actually the most ruthless apex predator of the Arctic ice. Moving to number 8, we find a creature that looks like a smiling silver-gray puppy of the Arctic, the leopard seal. With its sleek, spotted coat and a face that often appears to be winning at researcher, the leopard seal is frequently portrayed in media as a curious and playful inhabitant of the wild. But don't let the large dark eye and the permanent smile fool you. Behind that face lies a school of reptilian-like predator and a set of teeth designed for one thing: absolute carnage. What makes the leopard seal a devil in a silver suit is its suicide and aggressive predatory nature. Growing up to 3.5 meters long and weighing over 500 kilograms, they are the only seal that regularly prey on other warm-blooded animals. While other seals content themselves with fish and krill, the leopard seal is the undisputed great white shark of the Arctic ice. They are famous for their brutal hunting of penguins, often waiting silently beneath the ice shelf of a bird to jump in. Then thrashing they prey against the surface of the water to peel it before consumption. The angelic deception ends the moment the leopard seal opens its mouth. Its jaw can open remarkably wide, revealing a terrifying array of teeth, sharp canine for tearing flesh and specialized molars that can strain krill. They are highly intelligent, solitary, and incredibly fast in the water. For humans, the danger is very real. Unlike most wild animals that flee from people, leopard seals are known for their blood and inquisitive nature, which can quickly turn into a predatory aggression. In 2003, the marine biologists were dragged underwater to her death by a leopard seal, the first recorded human fatality, proving that their curiosity can have the little edge. They have been known to pop their head up onto ice floe to snap at researchers or even puncture inflatable boats with their powerful jaw. The leopard seal earned its place at number 8 because it is a master of the friendly facade. We see a sleek, beautiful animal looking on an IQ. Nature sees a 1,000-pound killing machine that fears nothing in its frozen kingdom. It's a reminder that in the Arctic, a smile is often just a prelude to a strike. As we move to number 7, we head to grassland of Africa to meet a small mammal that looks like a cross between bear and a dog, famous for its laugh but its social life is a brutal matriarchal dictatorship. At number 7, we meet a creature that has been unfairly cast as a cowardly scavenger in movies, but in reality is one of the most successful and brutal predators on the African savanna, the spotted hyena. This rounded ear, soulful brown eye, and a giggle that sounds like human laughter. Young hyena especially look like awkward, fluffy puppy. Even their adult have a stussy, real-life frame that invites a scene of strained curiosity. But don't let the laugh or the fuzzy ear fool you. The spotted hyena is a highly intelligent, bone-crushing strategist with a soul so sour that is anything but angelic. What makes the spotted hyena a devil in disguise is its sheer physical power and a complex social hierarchy. Often dismissed as a mere scavenger that steal from lions, researchers show that spotted hyenas actually kill up to 95% of the food they eat. They are endurance hunters, capable of chasing prey for miles until the victim the herd literally give out from exhaustion. The angelic facade ends abruptly when you look at their weaponry. The spotted hyena possesses one of the most powerful bites in the animal kingdom, capable of exerting over 1,100 pounds of pressure per square inch. This is strong enough to crush the massive black bone of a griffon or a buffalo, allowing them to consume every part of a carcass, bone, horn, and hoof included. While other predators leave scrap, the hyena leaves nothing. But the truly dark side of the hyena is its social structure. They live in matriarchal plant where the female are larger, more aggressive, and more dominant than the male. This devilish survival of the fittest start at birth. Spotted hyena curve upon with their eye open and their teeth fully erupted, in a phenomenon known as Neonatal sibling. The stronger club will often attack and kill its weaker sibling within the first few hours of life to ensure it gets all the mother milk. It is a brutal, cold-blooded start to a life of constant competition. Their famous laughter isn't a sign of joy either. It's a high-pitched vocalization used during times of intensive stress or competition for food. To human ear, it sounds like a manic chuckle. To hyena's prey, it's the sound of a coordinated pack closing it for the kill. The spotted hyena earned its spot at number 7 because it challenged our perception of kill versus cunning. We see a fluffy, looking animal. Nature creates a social predator that can eat an entire skeleton and start its life by fighting its own sibling to the death. As we move to number 6, we head to African river to meet a tabby giant that looks like a slow, herbivorous lawnmower. Is responsible for more human deaths in Africa than lion, leopard, and crocodile combined. At number 6, we meet a creature that looks like a slow, tabby, and perpetually sleepy lawn mover. The hippopotamus. The hippopotamus. Its round, barrel-shaped body, short stark leg, and a habit of spending all day looking in the water with only its tiny ear poking out. The hippo is often portrayed in cartoons as a bubbling, friendly giant. We see them at the barrier of the river, harmless herbivore that just want to say cool, but angelic legionnaires a little fat cake. In reality, the hippo is arguably the most dangerous late-land mammal in Africa, responsible for more human fatality than lion, elephant, and buffalo combined. What makes the hippo a devil in gray suit is its explosive, unpredictable aggression. Despite their herbivorous diet, hippos are instantly territorial. They don't need a reason to attack. It still means to need you to be in their space. A yawn from a hippo isn't a sign of sleepiness. It's a threat display, showing up a set of massive, shell-sharpening carpenters that can grow up to 50 centimeters long. The angelic deception and the moment a hippo decides to move. While they look clumsy, they are surprisingly agile and can run a speed of up to 30 km per hour. On land, faster than most humans. In the water, they are even more formidable, capable of capsizing small boats and snapping a 10-foot crocodile in half with a single bite. Their door pressure is estimated as a staggering 1,800 psi, enough to crush a human torso like a grape. The dark side of the hippo is a lack of fear. They don't back down from anything. They have been known to chase lions away from carcass, attack sharks that vener into river mouth, and charge a vehicle without hesitation. They are the silent sentinel of the African waterway. A river might look peaceful and empty, but a 3,000-pound assassin could be submerged just in below the surface, waiting to defend its territory with little thought. The hippopotamus earned its spot at number 6 because it is the ultimate hidden threat. We see a bulky, comical animal. Nature created a temperamental bone-crushing tank that kills with zero zoning. It's a reminder that in the wild, the most boring-looking animals are often the ones you should fear the most. As we move to number 5, we head to the bamboo forest of China to meet a gentle giant that had become the global symbol for conservation, but its teddy bear fur hides the strength of a mountain predator. Breaking into the top 5 is the global ambassador for cuteness and the ultimate symbol of peace and conservation, the giant panda. With its iconic black and white patch, round masked eye, and a clumsy rolling gait. The panda is the world's most beloved living teddy bear. We watch video of them tumbling down slides or munching peacefully on bamboo and assume they are gentle, dim-witted herbivores. But don't let the angelic fool you. The giant panda is still very much bear, and it possesses the raw power of its greasy cousin. What makes the giant panda a devil in a tuxedo is its hidden predatory anatomy. Although 99% of its diet consists of bamboo, the panda is evolutionarily a carnivore. It possesses the digestive system of a meat eater and, more importantly, the jaw strength to match, to crush top fibrous bamboo stalk all day. The panda have developed massive jaw muscle and bite force that rank among the highest of all mammals, stronger than lion in some measurement. The angelic deception and in the moment a panda feel concerned or threatened. While they are generally solitary and peaceful, they are incredibly strong. A fully grown panda can weigh up to 150 kilograms and possess 5 sharp claws on its paw, plus a versatile thumb that gives them a powerful grip. In several documented incidents at zoo, humans who climbed into panda enclosure thinking they were huggable suffered severe bone deep mauling injury. The bone panda display when it's angry is you miss massive weight to pin an opponent and its bone-crushing jaw to bite. The dark side of the panda is its forgotten wild nature. In the high altitude forest of China, they have been known to scavenge on carrion and even hunt small rodents when bamboo is scarce. They are excellent climbers and surprising fast swimmers. They are lazy animals. They are high-energy survivors that have optimized their body to thrive on low-calorie diets, saving their explosive strength for when it truly matters. Defense. The giant panda earned its spot at number 5 because it represents the ultimate marketing win for nature. We see a cuddly mascot. Nature creates a 300-pound mountain bear with the bite force of a hydraulic press. It's a reminder that even the most peaceful icon are still a pet predator at heart. As we move to number 4, we head to the Australian outback to meet a bouncing icon that looks like a friendly boxer, but its kick can disassemble a human in a single strike. At number 4, we meet the national symbol of Australia, a creature that looks like a cross between a deer and a giant rabbit, the red kangaroo. With the long eyelashes, twitching nose, and the adorable way Joey pick from the mother pouch, kangaroos are often seen as the friendly, bouncing mascot outback. We have been conditioned by Skippy and a cartoon to see them as a playful boxer, but don't let the angelic ear and whooping guard fool you. The red kangaroo is a 200-pound biological tank with a kick that can be fatal. What makes a red kangaroo a devil in a pouch is its sheer muscular power and specialized combat evolution. Growing up to 1.8 meters tall, a male red kangaroo is a mass of pure lean muscle. They don't just hoop, they can leap 9 meters in a single bound and reach speed of 60 km per hour. The angelic face hide the fact that they are built for high-impact physical confrontation. The deception and the moment a kangaroo feels threatened or enter mating combat. While they are famous for boxing with their front paw, those are the distraction. Their real weapon is their massive hind leg. The kangaroo can balance its entire body weight on its thick, muscular tail, allowing it to launch both feet forward with incredible force. On the end of each toe is a long, dagger-like claw. A single kick from a red kangaroo had enough power to shatter human bone or, more terrifyingly, disassemble a predator with a downward-ranking motion. The dark side of a kangaroo is its tactical intelligence in a fight. In the wild, if a dingo or a dog chase a kangaroo, the kangaroo will often flee toward water. It's not trying to escape, it is setting a trap. Once in the water, the kangaroo will turn around, wait for the predator to swim close, and then use its powerful arm to hold the animal underwater and drown it. It's a cold, calculated survival move that stands in stark contrast to its cute public image. The red kangaroo earned its spot at number 4 because it's the ultimate athlete of the animal kingdom with a deadly aim. We see a bouncy social animal. Nature created a kickboxing specialist that can drown its enemy and disassemble a threat with a single strike. As we move to the top 3, we head to the freezing Arctic to meet a white fluffy giant that looks like a walking cloud, but it is the only bear on Earth that views humans as legitimate sort of food. Entering the top 3, we encounter the king of the north and the ultimate fluffy icon of the animal kingdom, the polar bear. With a thick snow-white fur, round ear, and a playful cub that look like living marshmallow, polar bears are stars of solar commercial and nature documentary. We see them sliding on the ice or swimming gratefully through freezing water and feel a deep sense of awe for their angelic beauty. But don't let the white coat and the cuddly appearance fool you. The polar bear is the largest land carnivore on Earth, and is the only bear species that actively view humans as prey. What makes the polar bear a devil in a white suit is its sheer overwhelming power and its specialized predatory evolution. Unlike grizzly bear or black bear, which have a varied diet of berry and fish, the polar bear is a hyper-carnivore. Its survival depends entirely on high-calorie blubber, primarily from seal. To a polar bear, anything that moves on the ice is a potential meal. The angelic white fur is actually a high-tech hunting suit. The hair are transparent and hollow to trap heat, while the skin underneath is yes black to absorb every bit of sun. The deception and the moment a polar bear decide you are on the menu. While they look bulky and slow, they are surprisingly fast, capable of sprinting at 40 km per hour over broken ice. Their sense of smell are so acute they can detect a seal under their 3 feet of ice from a mile away. When they strike, they use a massive paw, the size of a dinner plate, that can shatter a Watford school with a single blow. They bite force over 1,200 psi, stronger than a great white shark or a tiger. The dark side of a polar bear is persistent. In the vast, empty Arctic, they are patient stalkers. They wait for hours by a breathing hole in total silence, a guard in the snow. If they decide to hunt a human, they don't just attract, they track. They have been known to follow a receiver for miles, waiting for the perfect moment of vulnerability because they live in such a harsh environment where food is scarce. They lack the fear of humans that other bears possess. To a hungry polar bear, you are a story. You are a 150-pound protein bar. The polar bear earned its spot at number 3 because it is the definition of a beautiful nightmare. We see a majestic, fluffy giant. Nature create a 1,500-pound apex predator that is perfectly engineered for cold-blooded kill. It is a reminder that in the Arctic, the most beautiful things are often the most dangerous. As we move to the final 2, we return to the water to meet a smiling giant that looks like a friendly, singing submarine, but its mouth is a cavernous trap that can swallow a school of fish in a single woof. Standing at the number 2 spot is the panda of the ocean, a creature so beloved for its striking black and white pattern and high intelligence that we have built entire theme park around them. The orca, or killer whale, with the permanent smile, playful jumping, and sophisticated vocalization that sound like a beautiful underwater language. Orcas are often seen as the friendly giant of the deep. We see them as social, family-oriented angel of the sea, but don't let the Oreo coloring and the playful splashings fool you. The Oscar is the ultimate aspect predator of the planets, a cold-blooded tactician that hunts everything from tiny herring to the great white shark and even the blue whale. What makes the orca a devil in a tuxedo is its terrifying level of intelligence and coordination. They aren't just hunters, they are strategic geniuses living in complex matrilineal pods. Orcas pass down hunting culture from generation to generation, while we see a killer whale surfacing to look at a board. Nature sees sick turn as a scene that can process sonar information faster than a supercomputer. The angelic souls about are exactly what make them so lethal. They hunt in packs like wolves, using distraction, exhaustion, and sheer physical force to take down prey much larger than themselves. The deception and the moment you witness an orca on the hunt. They have been filmed using wave watching technique, where pods swim in perfect formation to create a massive wave that knocks a helpless seal up an eye flow. They have been known to play with their food, tossing seal 20 feet into the air with their tail or tail slapping shot into a state of tonic immobility. To an orca, the ocean is a playground, and every other living thing a potential toy or a snack. The dark side of the orca is completely lack of natural predator. Nottingham and Oscar, they have been known to systematically kill great white sharks just to eat their nutrient-rich liver, leaving the rest of shark body to rot. They are only animal on Earth known to hunt for sport or to teach their young using live prey. Why there's no recorded fatal attack on humans in the wild, their behavior in captivity, whether stress or confinement can lead to lethal aggression, provide that beneath the shamu's mind lie a powerful, frustrated predator. The Oscar only spot at number 2 because it represents the peak of intellectual lethality. We see a majestic single whale. Nature created a 20-foot, 12,000-pound giant that can outing and outfight almost anything in the water. It is a reminder that the most dangerous thing in the ocean is a mindless shark. It is the animal that can plan your demise. As we reach the final spot, we return to land to meet a creature that looked like a tiny, furry teddy bear you could not hold in the palm of your hand, but it is a hyper-aggressive, cookful killing machine that can take down prey 10 times its size. At last, we reach the number 1 spot to find the ultimate angelic deceiver. We don't look at the giant of the Arctic or genius of the ocean. Instead, we look at a creature so small, so fuzzy, and so impossibly cute that it has become a fate of internet vibe and riverside playfulness. The sea otter, with a thick, velvety fur, tiny button nose, and the heart-warming habit of holding hands while they sleep so they don't trip apart. Sea otters are the undisputed champion of cute. We see them floating on their back, cracking shell on their belly, and we think this is the poorest sound in nature. But beneath that adorable floating facade lies a creature with a dark side, so shocking it makes the rest of this lid look like amateur. The sea otter is not a peaceful monk of cabaret, it is a high-octane, hyper-aggressive, and often deeply disturbed predator. What makes the sea otter a devil in a fur coat is extreme biology, because they don't have a layer of bubbler like sea. Sea otters rely on their incredibly dense fur and a metabolism on fire to stay warm in freezing water. To survive, a sea otter must consume about 25 of its body weight in food every single day. This constant, desperate need for fuel turns them into frantic, high-stress killing machines. They aren't playing when they dive. They are on a relentless 20-hour mission to kill and eat anything they can find, clam, crab, snail, and even bird. The angelic deception, and when you look at their social and mating behavior, which is among the most brutal in animal kingdom. Male sea otter are notoriously aggressive. During mating, a male will often bite the female's nostril pad. It leaves permanent scar on rip the flesh away entirely. More disturbingly, males have been documented engaging in interspecific lethal harassment. In simpler terms, young frustrated males have been observed kidnapping baby seals, holding them underwater and mating with them until the pup drown and sometimes continuing long after the victim is dead. The dark side of the otter extends to their intelligence. They are one of the few animals that eat tune, but also eat hostage. A male sea otter will sometimes snap a pup from its mother and hold it underwater, refusing to rebleed it until the mother hands over her hard-earned food as a ransom. It's a level of calculated, cold-blooded thuggery that is almost impossible to reconcile with a cuddly image. The sea otter earned the top one spot because the gap between its public image and its biological reality is a vast dark canyon. We see a water puppy holding hand. Nature creates a high-stress, hostage-taking, predatory force that will do anything to fuel its internal finance. It is the ultimate reminder that in the wild, kill is just a human concept, and behind the most innocent eye can lie the most ruthless soul.